Right lads and lasses, we've just cut out all of the rubbish roads, we've blasted along the M62, up the A1, and we've just come off at the junction now for Sherbet in Helmsley, I think it's called, and we are heading to the Squires Motorcycle Cafe for the Small Bikes, Big Adventures Boneshaker Weekend. Now it's not been looking forward to for a while now. If you're in the Small Bikers Big Adventures group, you'll know that this weekend we're going to do about a 210 mile trip around North Yorkshire, and we're going to go along the longest green lane in all of the United Kingdom. I can't remember the name of it, but we'll get to all the details later on. But we're just coming up now to Squires Cafe, and I want to show you, the folks that have never been before, what it is to get in, how it looks, and give you a good glimpse of where we're staying this weekend. So it's a notorious biker cafe, and we're staying here, and everyone's going to look at us funny because we've got a little bike and everyone's got a big bike. And here we are. Here we are. Where are we going? We're going to go up here. We're going to do a bit of off-roading. We've got the bottom field apparently. I don't know what that means. This bottom field. We're going to find it. It's right next to the bar, I was told. We're looking for small bikes. Are they small bikes? They don't look like small bikes. But we'll find out. We're going to park up here and we're going to go check in. So we've just made it to the Boneshaker Weekend at Squires Cafe. You might have seen us just driving in then. And this is the field we've got at the moment, if I pan around. We're some of the first people here at the moment. I thought about coming earlier, but I thought I might get lonely, so I spent a bit of time with wife. But there's two lads here I've just met who are absolutely sound, and they've got the best spot, I think. So, well, at the top here, that looks like the best spot just behind me, because it's like away and it's on it's right flat on a hill. But we've just gone for the flattest area where there's no one going to be walking all around the tents tonight, and it just so happens to be between these two lads. So all this field, and I decided to pull up next to two lads. So yeah, that's the kind of camper I am. I go for the best area. So we're going to start seeing people rolling now, but I'm going to show you the bike. And here she is, sports fans. This is how we've rode up today. Got the two saddlebags. We just picked up a free newspaper. We've got the 40 litre on top of the box. And then we've got the saddlebags, which, 20 litre on either side. Followed by the Berghaus Cheviot 2. But yeah, it's done alright, to be honest. Especially now we strengthened that luggage rack at the back. But right, we're going to set up some camping. So lads and lasses, we've just set up our camping setup here, and it's right here on the right. That's my little red tent, and there's a monkey bike next to it, and it is beautiful. I always say that when we go on adventures we get the best weather, and we do. But we've got some absolutely sound lads here. We've got Darren, who's in his tent here, I've just met tonight. He's absolutely fantastic. We've got Will, who's come from Wales, Carnarvon I believe. We've got a lad called Hans, who's come all the way from Copenhagen. He's flown into London, and then he's got himself a GS. I think it's a 300 GS he's brought. It's not the smallest bike, but it is. But go on, let him off. What an absolute lad. So the sun's boiling. I always say that the best weather happens on my adventures, doesn't it? We had the best weather at the Dragon Rally, we had the best weather at the Isle of Man, and now we're having the best weather at this campsite. So we're at Squires at the moment. Easy enough to check in. I'll show you around in a little bit. But yeah, it's looking really good so far. I'm thinking about 50 of us are going to be here tomorrow. I've just shot out to do a fill up on the tank. We'd use one bar up on the Honda Monkey, and we've been told it's going to be about a 210 mile journey tomorrow with petrol stops every 90 miles. I didn't want to be caught short because we've been told if we run out, there's a lad with a canister, but it's going to cost £20 per litre. So it's all going to charity, whoever does it, but it's just, yeah, I don't want to be paying £20 for a litre of petrol. But yeah, I'm just going to sit down, relax, have a couple of non-alcoholic beverages, because we don't drink because we're hardcore, with the lads, and carry on and see where we get to. So this is where everyone else is set up here. We've got this, the Cub 90. Check out this. This is Darren, my neighbour, and his Cub 90. Check that out. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the colour. Absolutely beautiful. So he's taking it for the first time off-road tomorrow, we believe. And what we've got here, we've got my tent. This is my setup for the night. This is where we're staying, the Berghaus Chevy Op 2. And then over here in this corner, we've got the Honda Monkey. And this is what my ride is. So we're going to be blasting around the hills on this tiny bike. We've also got over here 250 CRF. Beautiful. This is Will. He's come all the way from Carnarvon in Wales. He's having a good time. And we've got over in the end bit over here some old banger thing. Let's go have a look at what this old banger is. So check out this absolute beast here. Look at that for an exhaust. That's absolutely ace. So you don't get these with big bikes, do you? You just all the good stuff's on little bikes.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that. There we have it, sports fans. There we have it. So we've just left our lovely tent there. We're going to have a wander around Squires. I'm going to show you what a motorcycle cafe looks like. There's a lot of people out today, so we're going to get some funny looks, because when the Harley types see that we've got some YouTuber on, some famous YouTuber on site, they're going to be just like tutting and everything. But yeah, we've got some shower blocks right behind us here. I'll give you a review at the end of the weekend, I think, for Squires. It's not. I've heard some mixed things about dogs barking and like a security dog barking on the roof. And I asked the woman, "Where's the best place to camp so we don't hear this guard dog?" She says, "You've got no chance anyway, because there's a big festival on for husky dogs at the moment behind us. So we've got about 100 husky dogs on the hill behind us, and they've just been barking all afternoon. They've quietened down now. But yeah, I'll show you a cafe." What's cool is they've got a little tattoo parlour here, and you can come here and you can have a bit of a tattoo from this building here. Yeah, that's the tattoo parlour. And then this is your Squires Cafe here. This is the first of it here. And as you can see, we've just got all the bikes. Let's have a wander around. What's this little thing? Is this a Grom? So we've got a tiny Grom there. That's right up our street. And then we've got all the bikes here. Look at that. This is kind of your normal area. Cafe bar area. We've got some pool tables at the back. Check out the old Kawasaki Z900. Look at that. Check that out. This is all who's turned up so far. It's about 5 o'clock on a Friday now, so everyone's going to be finishing work and everyone's going to be turning up, and we have a few adventures, and let's see where the night brings us, shall we? So here's the new Super Cub bike, looking lovely. We've got my humble abode and got the classic Monkey. I know you've all come here to see this bike, the Monkey. Look at that. That's my steel pony right there. We've got CRF. We don't mind, lads. I'm just going to get a video of this bike because it's absolutely insane. What year is this bike then?
1971.
1971. It's older than me. 89 I was born. Oh. We've got Sylvie's little Honda Monkey there. Now this is a good bike which we'll have to go see now. Check this out.
These are lovely.
We've got milk jugs as handguards. Peeled potatoes for your petrol carrier.
Everything's like the back mud guard and on the smaller ones. Mine's metal on the 250.
We're doing a bit of tinkering on this one.
Yeah, it's too reliable. I'm trying to make it less reliable.
Just think about these old bikes.
Somebody got a hammer
tank is higher up than the contact.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this bivvy bag here. Someone's having it large tonight, you know. And then we've got this bad boy as well. Look at the size of that engine. And that's where we're at this weekend. SBBA. Small bikes, big adventures. And we've got also great fun on small bikes. Are they rivals these days? We all get along. Are you in charge of that one then?
That's me, mate, yeah.
Right, go on then. What do you want to say to your fans at home?
Hello.
Hello, that's it. Man, a few words.
I don't need to say.
I'm on the great fun and small bikes as well, but I just don't know your face.
Nah, it's alright. Don't show off.
Yeah, don't need to. I don't know. You have brought this bike tonight.
Yeah.
As soon as this came in, I was like, what the hell is that? It's fantastic though.
It's an MZ trophy.
MZ trophy.
50cc 2-stroke. So he's German.
I was going to say that the engine's big.
Yeah, it's 250. It's all thin. The actual cylinder head is tiny. It's just massive fins.
It's just the casing on it, is it? Yeah.
Just to keep the air cooled.
And how does it do off-road?
Well, it's called a trophy because it won the Scottish 6-day trials.
And it still stands up to it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a
Oh,
row.
fantastic.
So it won six trophies.
Well, the actual model of the bike or this exact bike?
No, the model. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow on trails though, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's these shocks that I quite like.
Yeah, Earl's folks.
Look at them. Yeah, they're a beast them. But yeah, fantastic that. I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Nice one.
Yeah, cheers for that. You can check out Scott's here. Right. Go on, are you riding off?
Yeah.
Go on then, give us a ride off.
You want to start now? Oh!
Don't stall it. For the viewers at home, this.
What's all that smoke, Scotty? Hey? What's all that smoke?
In a bit.
And here's the man himself.
Oh.
So how are you doing?
Oh, good, I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Give you-
Cheers for coming down.
Yeah, no worries. How many have we got to this weekend, do you know?
No idea. I think I'm estimating with what's here now and what's I know that's coming, probably about 35.
35.
Might be 40.
Well, it did say 50 on the group, so hopefully some. I know there's two of my mates coming down in the morning from Scarborough,
Oh,
and they're coming.
sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Dell and Craig from Scarborough. They'll be on monkey. Well, Dell will be on his CT125. Craig will probably be on his monkey bike.
Nice.
So yeah, I've brought mine over there, my monkey. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I've been dead excited.
Oh well.
And
That's two that I didn't know that were coming. So yeah, maybe yeah.
well,
Close
they
to
promised me they're
40
coming.
then.
Yeah. So I'm just looking forward to this big long green lane.
Yeah, I mean it's one of them. It is what you make it.
I've not done it yet.
You know, it's you can take it easy and it's like a sort of, you know, maybe like a 2 out of 10, or you can really hammer it and make it what you want, you know.
Right, let's show them your bike anyway, because this bike is on everything. Go on, what have you done to this bike? Anything special?
Oh, how much film have you got?
I've got plenty. Go for it. Talk us through it. Talk us through your best bits of this bike.
Well, none of it really. I mean, it's a genuine real shitbox. So, yeah, probably signed up member of the Real Shitbox Appreciators Society. It was a 1966 CM90, originally a push rod 4-speed. It's got a 180 watt generator, powers a BMW GS 1200 battery, which is housed in this ammo box here.
So here we go, this is his big battery, I love that.
Oh yeah, yeah, we've got the old flashing warning beacon.
Oh, look at that, there we are.
Which will operate without the keys in ignition, so if I do have to abandon the bike,
oh no, that's
leave that
fantastic.
flashing for about 3 days until the battery dies. It's got a homemade rack that's 2 motorcycle racks welded together, and then the industrial freezer shelf.
I've seen this, is this one of the recent ones?
Well, it was longer, and then gravity sort of took hold and it ended up dragging along the floor without me realising. It handles like a bus anyway, so I was on the way to the Dragon Rally and got to the checkpoint and it was just scraping along the floor.
The main thing is, have you refueled before you've come out?
Yes, yeah, about 3 weeks ago. I put some fuel in, and it should be alright until they phase out petrol.
Well, you scared me because I wait till the train goes past. I knew it would come in. The thing,
That's every hour.
yeah, hopefully all night. Well, that's fine. Well, I know I heard from you they're saying, oh yeah, if you run out of petrol on this because the long one here, it's 20 quid a litre.
Yeah.
So I've come up Monkey, obviously. I filled it up before I came. I'd done 40 miles, and I thought, you know, I've lost 1 bar on it, but I'm not going to be caught short. So I shut off to the petrol station and put £1.70's worth of petrol in it, just to get me through.
A lot of pushing, you know, if you didn't wanna-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say then Charlie, he's got petrol,
Yeah.
but it's a forfeit because I've told everyone. That, you know, you need to bring at least 90 to 100 mile worth of fuel. If you do run out, it's £20 per litre, but it does go in the air after on the bar.
It's perfect. Let's hope someone runs out then.
Yeah.
I might just give you some money to put towards it, to be honest. It's a great option. But yeah, cheers for showing your bike, buddy. Appreciate letting you do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a top tip? If you can't be arsed bringing a big bottle of tomato ketchup with you, bring a bag of tomato ketchup and just bite a hole in the corner and then just spray it onto your bun. That's Top Boy Johnny, top tip right there. Look at that. And you've got a tomato ketchup dispenser. No hassle, no mess. Right team, it's the first morning of the Boneshaker event here in North Yorkshire. We've got our mates getting the bikes all fired up now. We've got a lovely, you'll see in a second, there's Darren walking over, pan of tea boiling. And we're also going to be having a protein shake for breakfast. So here we are. There's just a mutt leaving there, it's a 125 mutt. We slept alright, to be fair. There's trains that run around the back of this. This is Squires over in Leeds, and the trains just come all through the night, and every time they come over the bridge they just hit the horn. So we slept very lightly, but other than that we're hopefully having a long day out. 210 miles today on these beaten tracks, and I'll definitely sleep tonight, I think. But yeah, we're representing the Just Eat jacket as always. The best jacket on the market, so we don't even eat takeaway, we don't even deliver food, we're an engineer. So just get yourself one of these jackets, it's just cool out there, we're trend setting right now. But yeah, we'll pick up in a little bit. Let me just show you all where Hans slept last night. Felt a bit sorry for him in my luxury apartment. So this is his lovely bivvy bag. It's just basically looked like a giant slug all last night. So, but he's woken up and he's in high spirits here. So we're all dead. Did you sleep all right? Yeah. Oh, good. It's ain't his first rodeo. Right, we'll catch up. And Darren here having a gourmet breakfast.
You've seen that.
What are we on today, Chris?
Cereal in a bag.
Hey, nothing wrong with a bit of bag cereal every now and then, you know.
No, unless he gets very excited and punches it.
And here's the campsite, waking up now. Morning lads.
Morning, Johnny.
Let's check out all these awesome bikes. The teams have arrived. Cubs galore. They're all absolutely knackered, but they all work better than most of the bikes. We've got the man himself, Richard Eaton, the Africa Grin. So it's a one-of-a-kind Honda Africa Grin. This got Dan's lovely. Give it a rev for us, Dan. Look at that. So yeah, we're having an absolute blast with that. Let's have a look what we've got over here. Yep. Here's Darren's. Got some Eliminator. Look at this one here, this is a cool one. Pink to make the boys wink. Look at that. Beautiful. Will CRF. Look at this here, this is a cool one. Sorry lads, let's just get a picture of this. There's Hans on his rented rally bike, 300 rally. What you don't realise is, like with these Honda Cubs and everything, everyone's is completely different. Like they're so old now that everyone's just modified them beyond their original means, really. So yeah, it's going to be great seeing how they all hold up against like the Honda Monkey and stuff. There's not many monkeys here, but there are some more people coming in a little bit, I believe. Sylvie from the Monkey Revolution. But I'll show you some of these other bikes which have just pulled up now. Morning lads. Just going to check out these old Soviet bikes. We saw them last night. Check them out. Check out the beast of an engine on that. These are going to be great to watch going through the mud and the water today. But yeah, look how many people are here. Loads of people. It's going to be a great day. There's a little dirt bike here. So this is 70R. Good morning, Sylvia. How are you doing? You all right?
Very well.
Look at this here. This is probably one of the smaller engines of the day.
But it's legal.
Is this yours?
No. It should be. It could be. I think it's even better than my monkey. You know? My monkey is like...
Are you on this one today? I think that's the smallest bike we've got, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Tiny but mighty.
It's going to be loudest, the loudest.
It's quick as well. I can't believe you're cheating. I can't. Welcome to the Yorkshire Boneshaker.
Hey.
It's it's going to be a good one. About 210 mile, 212 mile all in. First fuel stop is after 60 miles. There is quite a lot more of us than what I thought there would be. Quite a lot more actually. He told me there's about a dozen camping, so this is really good. The first fuel stop's 60 mile, and then there's a lunch stop about 30 mile after that. Then after that we've got about 95 mile between the fuel stop. So who can't do 95 miles?
That's half of you.
Have you got 95 miles worth of fuel with you? That's fine. So at the lunch stop, top your tank up. Same goes for all of you if you can't do it. That's the best time to do it. Right, so you're all set up, ready to go. Obviously I'm your lead rider. You don't get in front of me. I'm slow as fuck. I'm riding an old bus basically, so yeah. So everybody ride safe, enjoy it. There's some beautiful roads. There is some fords, there's some green lanes. The worst of the fords are avoidable. I'll be leading the avoidance route.
Clean shoes.
Clean shoes, exactly, clean
Don't
bike.
go in the water.
No problem, you follow me? Could be good. Right, we'll leave it about 5 minutes. Ready to go?
Right, we've messed up as well, lads and lasses. We've left our invisible selfie stick at home. That means we're not going to get any 360 footage as we're riding. You're just going to have the head mount on the front of it, me chatting away. So I do apologise. I know you like my cinematic montages, but yeah, we'll just record some of the best roads. There's a lot going on today. Let's conserve battery power. We'll get about an hour on the Insta 1 RS, and yeah, right, we're going to run to the toilet before everyone buggers off.
So lads and lasses, we're on these country roads now. Like I said, we haven't got the 360 camera, so I can't show you some epic montage footage, but these are the kind of roads we're doing on the Boneshaker. I think the Boneshaker was actually called that for two specific reasons. Firstly, it's held in January normally, where it's freezing cold, and when you're camping out it will shake you to your bones, and also riding around will shake you to the bones. And second, we're going to do the longest green lane in the United Kingdom, and that's going to shake us a little bit as well. So that's the origins, I think, of the Boneshaker event. But we're close to the front now. We've got Creatures just ahead of us with these absolute bus of a C90. There's just, honestly, if you saw it last night on well, you will have seen the video from last night. It's got like a bloody parcel shelf made out of a refrigerator rack. It's absolutely ace, and everyone's C90 is just so unique in a different way. A lot of them are so beat up to hell, but I'm sure they've just kind of put the distressed look on them. It's kind of like when you get a pair of jeans and you get distressed looking jeans. It's just fashionable to have a battered C90, but They were all playing with them last night, trying to tune them a little bit just to get the most out of them. Some of them have got like additional petrol tanks plumbed into them and everything like that. It's just really cool. But honestly, we're having such a great time today, and it's been lovely meeting you all. Everyone who's come over said, oh, I've seen your video, and especially when they go, oh, do you know what, I recognise you, I watched your video the other day. Why didn't you subscribe? Why didn't you like? You know, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's my goal, hopefully before the end of 2024. 500 subscribers will do me nicely. Honestly, just it's such perfect weather for riding through the North Yorkshire hills. And I'm saying it again, if you're from down south in London, you've got to get yourself out of there. You don't realise that the house prices are cheaper up here. It's a better quality of life up north. Not in all areas, you know. Stay away from Bradford, that gets a bit rough. And everyone's going to agree with me there. Just don't go to Bradford. And but yeah, look at this. You could be riding these roads every day if you wanted to, rain or shine. This is just what you need. And I'm so blessed to not be too far. I'm about an hour away where I live from these roads. But I do need more friends who ride bikes. That's why I'm doing this small biking big adventures this weekend and the Monkey Revolution, to make friends. And look at how perfectly tilled these fields are. So yeah, he's probably planted potatoes or something in there. But just look how beautiful and perfect they are. He's done such a good job, this farmer. Well, at one point, the entire UK was just covered in these roads. Before, you know, horses and carts and everything. We didn't have proper roads, so just imagine the hedgerows back in the day. Always makes me think back, you know, the medieval period. You just had these roads. And then you'd have like Dick Turpin jumping out of these bushes to rob you. But these bikers need to get out of the way. Yeah, he's going. As if he couldn't hear us. He definitely could hear us. He definitely could hear us. He just didn't want to move, did he? This is what I mean. Cyclists think they own the road, but they don't. Motorcyclists do. We've just been down some of the best roads in North Yorkshire. We've just stopped off now because we wanted to catch everyone up. There's been a situation where there's been too many cars on the road and we've got separated. It's a shame I can't get my 360 camera out, and this camera crashed, and we're having a bad technical nightmare today, so I've not been able to show you some of these country roads and put some epic, you know, annoying music on behind it. But let me tell you now, North Yorkshire is absolutely beautiful. I'm from West Yorkshire, which is nice, but North Yorkshire really does take the biscuit. So the plan is now we're going to do, I think we've just done altogether about 35 miles. So we're going to do another 30 miles, get some more petrol I think, and then carry on with the onwards journey. But yeah, watch this space. Yeah, the Boneshaker event, and also we've got a really cool sticker that Creature's given us. Look at this. So that's the Boneshaker event sticker. That's awesome. It just fits on my top box, just about there, nice and shiny. So we'll catch up with you in a short while. Yeah, wicked. I'm having a great time. Right, lads. Bit of a disaster, to be honest. After we just finished filming, then I just felt a bit of weight in the back of my bike. It just didn't feel right, and I turned around at the junction to wait for everyone to pass me by, and look what happened. Look at that, me rack sheared off. So me making them bold claims that it could hold all my weight in the past, when I strengthened it, it just held on. It just absolutely snapped. Look, you can see it's like kind of rusted on the inside. So I've absolutely had a nightmare. We all stopped, and Craig here, an absolute legend, man. Top boy number 2, definitely. He's got my my top box. We just zip tied it onto his rack. Luckily, he didn't have a top box on there, but it's holding up pretty well. But yeah, we had an absolute disaster. So yeah, I think the problems come from when I was riding yesterday. I had it loaded up, I had my bag on top of it, and I've obviously weakened it. It's probably in hindsight not a very good idea, but you know, Top Boy Johnny experiences the worst to bring you the best. So we got lost. Someone wasn't waiting for us as a back marker, so we got stuck flying down the A64. No one told us when to leave, basically. And then
we just made the executive decision to just drive to Pickering, where we thought we'd just meet up with everybody, and we did. Luckily, they're all here now. But yeah, it's not the first disaster this morning. First of all, I've forgotten my invisible stick for my 360 camera, so we can't do epic montages. Secondly, the chin mount for my camera, I've realised has come a bit loose. One of the little plastic connectors has snapped, and then also, now this rack has broken. So that's 3. So I'm after bring the wife up tomorrow and tell her to come and collect some stuff, because I can't fit it all on this monkey bike. So where am I going to put my top box if I've got my big bag as well? So my wife's going to have to come. Luckily, she only lives 20 miles away. We live 20 miles away, so I should say. So tomorrow she'll have to come and collect my top box and my big bag, and we're going to have to reevaluate. And we just have to reevaluate the camping going forward and how much gear we can actually carry. So, but yeah, there was some absolute legends who helped us out. Everyone stopped. I'm gonna, I'll have to buy some people a pint later on, because they were absolute me machines. So good on them. This is the man of the hour, Craig. And I want everyone to be aware, Craig, that officially you are top boy number 2.
Of course I am.
That's the first one now, top boy Craig here.
Top boy.
That's it, top boy Craig, number 2. We're not doing Monkey Revolution numbers, but you are the second top boy. We've got Del here as well, who helped out. Luckily he stopped for a piss and then he saw what went wrong. What?
At home.
What?
Brand new.
Yellow monkey.
No, I've got a rack for it. I've got a rack.
Yeah.
So if you're stuck, you can just take mine to get yours up.
I've got a spare rack at home.
Yeah, but how are we getting boxed home?
My wife's got to pick me up. Oh, on that note, people, we're just going to leave it for a minute. Right, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did. Overload your luggage rack. It's an apology video, this. So part of letting down the crowd today is apologising as well for my mishaps.
There's no chance.
So yeah, look at that shear there. If I slide off that, I'm going to have a second bumhole. You might have to come out this way. Point it down with a little... It doesn't work because it's on a gimbal. But yeah, I've shown the lads and lasses at home. If I slide off that now, I'm going to have a second bumhole. So I'm just going to remove it and throw it in the bin. But yeah, what a day. It's an adventure and a half now. So we've just set off from the petrol station. We're heading towards Hutton, Le Hole. And we've had an absolute disaster of a day so far. Yesterday we crashed our drone for the first time. This morning I realised I forgot my Insta360 selfie stick. And then on the way here I've realised that I've snapped my chin mount a tiny bit, and then lastly my rack went, my heavy duty modified rack snapped, and luckily a couple of lads had some zip ties, and Craig, aka Top Boy Craig, aka Sea Moss Sniffer, or Moss Sniffer, I can't remember what it is, it's his YouTube channel. He's taken the top box, so we filled his bike up with petrol just to make sure that, he's rewarded for his efforts with me. But these are the kind of roads we're doing at the moment. We're going to do I'm a lot lighter now. I've got a look at a backpack in my top box with all my gear on. So we're hoping to get the drone up a bit later on. And we're also going to check out some of this off-roading in a bit. We've just had a blast over the moors now, and to be honest, my bike's performing better now we've taken the top box off it. I have figured out a way to put the 360 camera on, so we are going to put the 360 camera on going forward now. We won't be able to extend it out, so you might be getting a very, very weird angle of my crotch, most likely, from the handlebars. But yeah, we are now in Aidensfield, which is, I've just been told, is where they filmed a lot of the Heartbeat. And you know that if you're a young lad like me, on a Sunday night, you'd finish the weekend off by hearing the Heartbeat music, having that existential dread, knowing that school was tomorrow and it was time for the bath. But yeah, we're in here now, and it's an absolutely beautiful little village, and I'll show you around. But yeah, it's somewhere you could easily just spend an afternoon sunbathing, really, and everyone's loving the bikes. We've got a bit of an ice cream shop here. Got another ice cream shop here. All the bikes. Another ice cream and sweets. Why is it these ye old places just seem to want to sell ice cream and scones? That's, there were more going on back in the day, weren't there? There was destitution and there was poverty and famine. Maybe they should sell a bit of famine here, who knows? But it's beautiful little area. And there's a tea room here. So I'd love to get the drone up here, but I literally can't, because there's the big RAF based up on the hill near Whitby. So instead what we're going to do is we're just going to have a bit of lunch and then we're going to head off and have a jolly good time. So this here is the start of the off-roading bit now. I don't know if it's the longest lane in the UK yet, but I do think it's going to be a bit of a trial and tribulation. We've been told there's two roads. You can either go along this one, which is a bit of a unsuitable for motor vehicles road, it says on the sign. We did them in the Peak District the other day though, or we could have gone down the normal road. So we're going to give this a blast though and just see how we get on, because at the end of the day, what's an adventure without a bit of being scared, eh? So do things that scare you, and I'm scared for my bike. So much stuff's gone wrong on this trip, as I've already mentioned, and this might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back. But you know, at least we're always going to have the memories. And I'm a bit worried about all the gravel and all the dust that's been flicked up. But we're going to take it steady and hopefully we don't shred a tyre or anything. But if these C90s can do it, then 100% this bike can do it. So we've just come up to the first ford. We're not in Norway, are we? We're in the Ford. So we've just come up to the first ford. There's a quad biker over there who's stuck in the mud. We're hoping not to go that deep. We're going here. We've got seal skins on, so if our feet get wet, our feet get wet. So we're just going to follow this route and see how we get on.
Have it, look at them all coming through now. Go on lad, have it. Hey, nearly. There's absolute rush coming across there. Dirt fun. Right people, this is it now. This is it, this is the one, this is the scary one now. I'm worried. Oh no, oh nearly, oh. I don't know what my technique is. I'm not going to have a technique at all. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm just going to go for it. It's going to go straight line all the way through and hope for the best. We've got 1 foot down, wet feet. But yeah, we did it. We're through. Don't even complain about it. I have got 1 foot in the water, but I've got seal skins on, so I can't tell if it's wet or not. So we've just come to the third ford now, and this is a longer one, but you know, people are getting wet feet, like he's just gone down in front, but they're so slippy, and I want to get a bit of a run, and I want to, just so I don't get stuck. But the best thing is keep your feet bike flat. First gear. Hey! I think a lot of them have bottled it, to be honest. We don't bottle anything. Top Boy Johnny, experience is the worst. To bring you the best. Oh no, we've had a crash. Here he goes, he's coming. Hey! Right team, I was hoping we were going to be able to go, if you look behind us, up this lovely valley here, this beautiful North Yorkshire valley, but I've just been told we've got to head back now across the ford. But we heard our mate Del, he gave us a good help earlier with that top box, but yeah, he apparently went over sideways. A proper lad, but you know, out of gold. But I don't really want to laugh at him because I really like the guy, but just the thought of him binning it on its side is just funny. I'm waiting for Top Boy Craig to give us the footage, but he's not gonna live that down, I don't think. But this guy stalled last time as well, and I don't want to go until he's out because he stalled it twice now. He's walking it. Right, he's walking it, we're going for it. It's slippy, but you've got to just go steady. First gear. Oh, it's bloody slippy. But these monkeys are the best at any of this. Like all these other bikes that have just bottled it because they're just rubbish. And we're there just absolutely smashing the out. I mean, sorry, blur, beep that bit out. We're smashing the out. I mean, we're smashing something out of this. It's not a swear word though. I'm not sure where we're going, but we're going this way. So we just did them fords, not fjords, fords, and we did all right, to be honest. There was only one part of it where we put our foot down, to be honest, and I'm not even ashamed of that because our mate Del, who's just here now, you'll be watching this hopefully one day, he absolutely binned it on its side. The CT125 went over, as I showed you, but yeah, he's a top lad. But we had a great time going down there. I thought though afterwards we were going to go up this country lane. But how did you get on, Richard, with that? Did you do it? You didn't do that one, did you?
No, I did that last week.
Yeah, fantastic. I thought we were going to go up the country lane straight after though. It just looks like the nicest little road ever.
It's not. That's the worst green lane I've ever done.
Right, well, we'll avoid that green lane on Monkey then. So even the Africa Green couldn't do it. Did you get through it? Right. Yeah, I think we'll get a skid plate before we do that one then.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Yeah. So we had a few which got stuck. There were one C90 that obviously kept stalling in the water, but the Monkey just absolutely did it, didn't it? Even with the low exhaust, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want all the water to go up into the exhaust and down. But to be fair, I'm not worried one bit. I think it took it on well. And as you can see from the numbers, we had loads who did the first one, and then everyone just kind of binned it on the last bit there. So I don't know what we're doing next. We're waiting for someone who's broken down. But yeah, we'll pick up shortly. So we're on some of the best green lanes now. We've not come across a car for maybe 20 minutes now. We're just flying through these hills, and the roads are absolutely fantastic. I'm having such a great time. The sun's shining, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Everyone's having a great time, everyone's staying safe, everyone's marking the lanes, probably everyone's got the hang of it now. But yeah, I just want to show you some of this scenery. And yeah, I need to get up to North Yorkshire more often. The roads are just fantastic. We're near the Yorkshire Cycle Hub now. And we're just coming back into civilization. And it's always when I say to you, we've not seen a car for 20 minutes, cars come up and they start rolling around. But look at these houses, these old traditional farmhouses, and all this land that they use. And obviously we wild in this one. There's a bit of roadkill though, surprised, because there's not much traffic. But it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I think we've only done about maybe 100 miles of the entire journey so far, if that. I refilled up in Pickering, and that was 35 miles ago, so it doesn't seem like we've done a lot, but it feels like we have. We've done a lot of stopping and waiting for people to catch up, because these old bikes are breaking down, and I've had my troubles breaking down as well, which, you know, it's not a problem. But this is the first time I've ever come out with any of the small bike big adventure gang. I normally do a lot of the Monkey Revolutionaries, but I'm looking forward to the next adventures that we have with them. And I'm hoping that you come along as well. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you've got a bike under 250cc, there's some people pushing it with 300cc's, but you know, if that's all you've got and you want a bit of an adventure, come along, but you might be left in the dust by hours. We're just going to wait here, I think, for everybody now. Right, lads and lasses, boys and girls, it's the moment you've waited for. The longest green lane in all of the UK. And we just got ahead of everyone who was quite slow. And we're going to keep up with the crowd. This is 10 miles long. If you break down here, you're kind of on your own. There's some scooters, there's all sorts, but this is it. We've got to be steady, but we've got to make some pace as well to keep up with everyone. But we're not going to go stupid because we'll end up breaking our ankles. But it's so good. You might have just heard the panic in my voice. We've just gone up a massive steep hill and my wheels are spinning. People were getting stuck, I was crashing into me, falling down the hill. Just loose gravel. It was fantastic though. So this, I believe, is called Rudling Road and is the longest green lane in all of the UK. You've got to go through a gate to get here. You've got to close the gate behind you. But this is a tetchy area. I'm hoping we'll get it a bit easier when we get up here. But it looks like we're going to be alright. Top boy Craig right there. I'm going to stick with him because if my rack breaks his bike rack, my top box, he's the one who's got my top box at the moment. You see it bouncing away. Yeah, honestly, he's done me a massive favour today. I really appreciate him. Check him out. It's called Smells Moss on YouTube. I'll put his YouTube handle right below here. Check him out. He likes to smell moss. That's his unique selling point. Fair play to the lad. You know, you've got to have a useless absurdity, and that's his. So we just hung back to get that lovely footage of everyone going over that bump. I hope Craig's alright with my top box. I hope it's not like broke his rack or anything. Craig, if you're watching this and this that top box is causing you trouble or it's done something to your bike, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the damage, my friend. This is my promise to you. I love you, man. Go sniff some moss. I'll get you like a good variety of moss and we'll sniff it together or something. So it's actually easier to do this stood up, and we're on the Monkey 9. If you can see me, you'll have a lovely view of me on that. But here we go, bumps. If you stand up, it's just easier on yourself because obviously you're the second suspension. Then it's a good leg workout. Watch me bin it now. It makes it a bit easier on the bike, I think. A bit more fluid when you're doing this. I'm no expert, but we're just learning, aren't we? You alright? So did you just go over?
Yeah. Yeah, I was sticking to the side a bit and then it just
pulled itself in.
Just threw itself in, yeah.
I'm worrying because one of the lads has got my top box and he's only.
He was tying it back on. I stopped asking him. He goes, no, it's all good.
I was saying on my camera, I was saying I hope my top box ain't causing trouble. So Darren there just had a bit of a tumble on his C90, but he were apologising apparently as he was driving along the trip. We were going, hey Joe, sorry for this. Poor Joe, that's the name of his bike. And he fell and he's hurt himself sadly. But you know what, like I was just saying to him though, think of the memories. He might have just tipped his bike over, but you know, you can't take this with you. But think of the memories that him and Joe have got now. Just absolute fantastic memories. But this is what you're missing out on. Little bikes doing amazing things. And here we are, small bikes, big adventures. And that's me right here. Top boy Johnny, having it large on the mountains, on a tiny, tiny bike. We ain't overcompensating today, gents. You know. Oh, hey. Big Juicy's coming at you. That's my alter ego, that Big Juicy. And we're taking this road on like it's our worst enemy, and we're nailing it. Oh, Oh, I felt something go a bit then, hit the bottom of the bike. Oh, we've got some bunny hops. Gently, oh hey, look at that, bang! Bang, and the dirt is gone. Man, just thank yourself that you're alive today. Every single thing in history, every moment, every fly landing on a petal has led to the moment of you watching this video going, do you know what, that Johnny is a top boy. You know, we've got miles and miles to go. I tell you what, man, that lad with dreads, I used to have dreads, believe it or not, down to my knees. That lad with dreads and that big old bike, absolute legend, man. I might buy him a drink later. I just think he deserves it because he stops, he's helped everybody in his bikes, just done legwork. Sorry, I swore. Just done the legwork for everybody. But you're sat at home today, think about your life, you know, think about it. You don't need to sit there anymore. Just come out, buy a monkey bike, buy a Grom, buy something small, price range, it don't matter. Come with us. Just get out there having a big adventure. And a big adventure, you know, is up to you what you decide is a big adventure. I'm not saying you got to take on the Himalayas. All I'm saying is just go out and enjoy this one meaningless life you've got. There's nothing. You are not here to pay bills. You are not here to just make a wage, pay your mortgage, pay taxes to a rich person, and then you die. Don't be drinking yourself to death on the night. Don't be smoking yourself to death. All that money instead can go into adventure and enjoying life. And you got to think about it, man. The hardest bit about every adventure is going out that door. Just going out the door. That's it. Once you step out there, take another step, and you'll just keep going. And then you realise it's not that hard. I went this weekend to Squires knowing nobody. I knew nobody were going. I knew a couple were going today, but no one last night. And I've made so many friends. And you might be sitting here thinking, I don't have many friends. I could do with some. And do you know what? They're out there. Find your crowd. Find your crowd. Find the one people who share the same non-negotiables that you have in life. The same interests and passions. Just being a good person. And here we are on top of the world. Absolutely buzzing. You've got 80 springs in your life. And we're having one right now. And in my opinion, spring is the best time of the year because it's not always too warm, it's not always too cold. Summers can be hit and miss. We generally, you know, it's hot or it's cold or it's raining. Spring, you know, it's that gradual rise to heat. It's that time to acclimatise, that time to get out, that time to make love, that time to just, you know, experience life. Stop what you're doing, forget your job. Actually, don't quit your job though, you need that. Just, but just get out, kick ass and chew bubble gum. And we're all out of bubble gum today. I'm not going to lie, everyone. If that's the end of that 10 miles, that were the best 10 miles of my life. 100% the best 10 miles of my life. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. Big Juicy's done us proud. She bloody done us proud. And here I am, your captain, your chief, showing you how to have an adventure. Big shout out to Creature Honeyman and Richard Eaton for sorting this weekend out. They're not charged us a penny, it's just a case of bookie camping with Squires. But yeah, here we are.
just done the best 10 miles of my life, and I'm sure you've just seen some of the footage, which is absolutely me screaming at you to get out there and enjoy life. But yeah, Darren took a bit of a tumble, which is sad really. I'm hoping we're just going to wait for him now, you know, we don't leave a man behind. There was no more we could do really, we were just getting his bearings and he was just coming back down. But yeah, this little monkey bike's just absolutely decimated the fucking track, like. So we've done a good job. Let me show you it now. So here we go. We've got, you know, normal road tyres. They've done all right. The chain's looking a bit dusty now. But yeah, we've probably got a few bumps and scrapes. But what an absolute rush! Absolute rush. We've just made it into Helmsley now, after just a nice rush down from the hill course and everything, the green lane. I'm still euphoric about that, to be honest. The vast majority of people didn't do that, they went around it, so they missed out today. But yeah, I do feel sorry for our mate who sniffs moss. My top box did come away, but luckily the same gent who helped us earlier had some more zip ties and they tied it to his bike, but he was saying it was such a lonely experience. But yeah, top lad. Yeah, top boy Craig, that's what we call him, is the first of his name. So I'll show, yeah, so we're at Helmsley, we're just going to regather here, I think, and then we're going to head off and get a burger. But it's getting late now, it is, I think it's nearly 6 o'clock, actually. Yeah, it's nearly 6 o'clock, so, you know, we've done quite a lot now. I think we've done about 150 miles today, but it's been interesting roads. So let's see where else we've got to go, but yeah, happy day. Here she is. I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, Sylvia offering us the food as always. I love her, she's great. She's got so many bikes at Sylvia, absolutely loads of them. But yeah, look at all these people here, this is us. So yeah, I'm going to relax for a little bit now and I'll catch you in a bit. Just had an absolute solid blast through the hills and we're down at a place called Sloppy's in York now, and I'm feeling it. I'm knackered. You can probably see it in my eyes. It's been a long day, but check out the queue waiting to order burgers. Let's do it. So we've got Dan there living the dream. But yeah, and when you're here, you get yourself a free milkshake. I've opted for a free Coke. But yeah, look at that. They've got all the milkshakes going. So the reason why we're here is because Creature, I think he does delivery from here, which is fair play. Happy days. He's giving him a good bit of business. So yeah, it's been nice. We'll catch up at the campsite if you don't see a picture of my burger in the meantime. So yeah, peace out. Morning team. We've just woken up. We've had a lazy one this morning. It's about 8:30. Most of the people have gone home. Check this out. So we were sat on top of this hill right there last night, all of us just having a right crack. There's some lasses that have come down from Newcastle which are living in this tent at the moment. They were absolutely steamed. We had a good time and an absolute laugh. We've got Hans is still here, he survived his bivvy bag. We've got Darren, we've got Chris having a bag of cereal. We've got my little tent. We've got Willie here. But yeah, what an absolutely fantastic weekend. Yesterday was so good. I was in bed about 12 o'clock last night and I've had a really good sleep. I've just slept right through everyone's music, everyone's shouting, everyone's screaming, whatever they did. It was perfect really. So the plan is now I'm gonna make a big pan of tea because that's how I like my tea, and then I'm gonna pack up this tent. I'm gonna figure out how to get everything on the monkey bike because we're missing, as you can see, we are missing the rack. And that's where we had our top box, and on top of that top box we had our big bag, if you've seen my other videos. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how we're going to get back today, but I'm not too far. I'm very lucky. I'm only about 25 miles away for that, and my wife will come with van and she'll just pick up all the rubbish, so that's not an issue whatsoever. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this trip. I'm going to just relax now because I've done a lot of filming and you're probably all fed up of hearing my voice. If you've watched this much, I really appreciate it, but my analytics will probably say differently. You probably only watched the first minute. But yeah, cheers for that. Have a good day. Look after yourself. All the best.